How are y'all? Y'all good? Everybody all right? You know, I feel like every time I do a video for like the last month or so, I just feel the need to check in and make sure you guys are okay. But I do have a lot of things that I want to cover. So welcome back to yet another segment of Talks with Tiff. This is, I think, going on, oh yeah, I've been doing this since the beginning of the year. So this is going on 4 months of me coming to you every week talking about a different topic. And this week, I want to talk about the promises of God. Now, that topic is very broad, right? And I can cover it in a couple different ways. But what I want to focus on is, what do you do when you find yourself standing in the middle of a promise being fulfilled? What do you do? Like, if you think about from the standpoint of, let's just say something very general, right? After God sent the flood in Genesis, and then he put the rainbow in the sky, and he was like, this rainbow is a sign of my covenant that I would never flood the earth again. That is a very general promise, right? And that is one that applies to all of mankind, because God made that promise to us as the inhabitants of the earth. Now, if you break that down a little bit more and come down a level, and you think about maybe some promises that are over our nation or that are over your city, and then if you come down another level and think about the promises that are over your life, what do you do when you find yourself in the middle of a promise or in the middle of several promises? That's where I am right now. And when I tell y'all, you know, very often we're like, God, you know, I want what you have for me, and I want all the great things that you want to do. I don't want to be in this space of struggle or difficulty or, you know, feelings of weakness and all of that. I don't want to be in that space anymore. I want the good things that you have for me, God. You know, we get into our head and we say that, and then when we do get in that space that is good, we really don't know how to handle it. At least I didn't know how to handle it, y'all. And this stuff, all the things that are going on in my life right now are the result of several promises that God made to me as far back as like 10-15 years ago. And I literally have had to fight to guard my perspective and to guard my mindset while I'm here and while I'm in the middle of these promises, because I realized that feelings of inadequacy and feelings of fear, feelings of not, you know, desiring to be in this space because it seems like too good to be true. I never thought that I would have to fight against that type of mindset, but that is exactly where I have been. And one of my favorite scriptures has been one of the things that has kept me grounded is in the book of Isaiah. The verse says, just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are God's ways higher than ours. Further down in that same passage, it talks about the fact that when God sends a word out, it does not return to him void. It goes to accomplish exactly what he sent it to do. So you can use that reality and that truth when you're considering the promises of God that are over your life. When he said it, he meant what he said. Basically, he said what he said, and he's not going to take it back. So it's your responsibility as the one who's going to inhabit the promise. It's your responsibility to make sure that you are guarding your mindset and your focus, and that you're posturing yourself the right way while you're in the promise so that you're not violating it. So yeah, y'all, that's where I'm at. Things, like I said, they are very crazy and they don't look the way that I expected them to. But at the same time, I am in such a beautiful space, and what I am fighting to protect is my mindset. So yeah, I have a couple features for us, right? If you know me, you know that I have been working on this very, very important project for a very long time, and it is getting ready to come out very soon. I want you guys to stay tuned. In a couple of days, I'm going to make an announcement on social media talking about what that very, very special thing is. But for the time being, I am wearing some very cute glasses. See? These are blue light blockers, and I got them from Empire & Co. Sorry, fellas. Unfortunately, these glasses are just for women, but basically they make very, very cute frames that have blue light blocking lenses so that your eyes are protected when you're looking at laptops or televisions or cell phones all day long. And that's super important for me because I work from my computer all day long. And another thing I'm wearing, you can't see it all the way, but my hoodie. I want you guys to go head over to boldapparel.shop. It's by Jackie and Preston Perry. They are super, super dope. They're believers of the gospel. They are amazing. So I want you to go over, support their gear, and make sure, ladies, you head over to Empire & Co. and get a pair of these blue light blockers. Stay tuned for the announcement that I'm going to make in a couple days about a special project that I'm getting ready to release. And I will catch you guys in the next video because, of course, I got things to do. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.